Hey everybody, Hardtekticon is back with some much needed reinforcements for the Age of Extinction Decepticons. Takara Stinger! So I finally have a Stinger to add to my Galvatron and Lockdown movie Decepticons from Age of Extinction. I mean, there really was no lack of Decepticons in that movie. There were a lot, especially if you include the Vehicons. I mean, that freaking two-headed shockwave robot. My god, that guy was cool. I really wish I could have had a figure of that, but no. No, we just want like 18 Autobots, about 4 or 5 different versions of Optimus, a couple different versions of Bumblebee, and we might throw in some Decepticons just for whatever. No, that's how it went. And me, along with a lot of people, are, I'm pretty upset about that. Normally when Transformers fans are upset about something, it's like, oh, look, his hand isn't completely closed, or it's not an open palm. And that's what people get mad about. Oh, he doesn't have ankle tilts. Now I can't do a pose I had no intention of doing. But yeah, I mean, most of the time it's, don't look at me like that. Most of the time, it's, we complain about some pretty stupid stuff, Bert. But for so many Autobots to come out, and multiple versions of different Autobots, even Drift had 2 different figures. Dang, come on. When we're just talking about in like the supposed Generations line, not all the one-step changers. If we had the one-step changers, we had a couple more Decepticons, like dude here. Let's see, there we go. So there's another Decepticon, and there's a quick size comparison. Yep. But yeah, there were a lot of options for Decepticons, and they just did not give us many. Hasbro, we only got Galvatron and Lockdown, who aren't even really on the same team. Lockdown was not technically a Decepticon. But let's get on to this guy. We actually got him. We're happy. Let's see what he does. Who he is. It's Stinger. He is a direct repaint of new Camero Bumblebee, I think they were calling him. And hey, I never noticed how that moves. Look at that. I never noticed. Well, learn something new every day, huh? So yeah, this is Stinger. He is a direct repaint of new Camero Bumblebee, the second Bumblebee in the line. I'm going to do a comparison with the first. And really what makes him look Stinger as opposed to a direct repaint of Bumblebee is new Camero Bumblebee had this mask that you could pull down. And the mask has made it kind of look like he's Stinger. I'm actually getting a good headshot there. Slightly blurry, not too bad. But you can lift the mask up, and now it looks like a green Bumblebee. Green-eyed Bumblebee. Red green-eyed Bumblebee. But with the mask down, and really it doesn't even fully come down. You can still see his eyes. Just can't get it to come down enough, but yeah. There he is, peeking like, hey guys, it's really me, it's Bumblebee. Blurry. Let's take a look at him. So, he's got the mask that comes down, makes him look like Stinger. He's got this moving parts, apparently. But yeah, so he's got like some really nice red colors with black, and red and black is always a good combination, in my opinion. Besides that, he's got, the gray parts is kind of almost mandatory. He's got the green parts. He's got some blue headlights and kind of silvery blue. He's got some white stripes on his doors. And that's about it. Kind of sparse on different colors of paint, but it looks good. It looks good. I've already got, you got a little knee rash right there. Some of the paint already came off. Have no idea how it happened. I've been gentle with him, I promise. But yeah, that part moves. His arms got kind of a mushroom peg type thing there, so he can move that way. He can also move this way, and he, let's see, you know, that's actually good. Normally when I'm playing around with him, I go to move his arms, and this piece actually gets in the way, so you have to turn it like this or like this to keep him from doing that. But I guess if you kind of do it a little bit that way, you don't have that problem. But yeah, at the elbow he moves left and right and back and forth, kind of a broken leg arm looking thing, because I just broke it off. That's why they come like that. So little children in Hardtekticon can break toys and not cry. He does not have any waist articulation. What a waste. His legs go back and forth and in and out, and they turn. His knees go back and forth so he can knee somebody with his spiked feet. And he's got ankle tilts. Oh no, he doesn't. All he's got is these, but they don't go sideways. Oh no. And he's, due to transformation, he's got this right here at the shin. And that's all he's got for articulation. Kind of already showed you the paint. Let's take a look 360. See how it looks from the side. He's got his little ninja stars packed back there. Oh, and his calf muscles are coming undone. As usual with the Bumblebee, a movie Bumblebee mold, the top of the car just kind of folds up on his back as a backpack. Really nice figure though, really good looking guy. And like I said, this is Takara, so you're not going to be able to find this on the shelves at Walmart or Target or Toys R Us or anything like that. Besides the ninja star weapons right here, which in my opinion look a little silly, just him holding them in his hand like this. He also has the cannon weapon. Just fold his windshield down like this, and right here on the other side of where his hand is, just push, and he's got a cannon. See? Pretty cool, huh? Kablooey blooey. That is not a 5mm peg hole, in case you were wondering. I already wondered that, already tried. It is not. So yeah, really cool guy. So let me put this back and we'll get to some comparisons. Alright, first of all, let's get his boss man, Galvatron, right here. Stand them right next to each other. See how they look together and how they scale up. He is out of frame. I am sorry. So yeah, there you go. That's how they look together. Let's get his nemesis out here. Now, knowing that they were coming out with this figure, I decided to not buy a second Bumblebee and just get, I believe this one's called High Octane Bumblebee. You know, that way there's one less unnecessary repaint that I shell out money for. Not only that, but that really makes him look different. If I had this version of Bumblebee, then he would look more like Bumblebee and less like Stinger in my collection. But there they are together. Looking cool. Since everybody seems to have this figure, here we have Evasion Mode Optimus. His standard retail release. There's a lot of red on that screen. I just bumped the camera. I did get the special edition Takara. You know, I forgot what they called this line. The Takara version of the Lost Age, I think. But either way, there's a more Wheeljack version of Wheeljack, what he was called in the movie Q. Q, he's so cute. Yeah, everybody loves Wheeljack, and everybody hated the fact that he got shot. Got shot. I hate it. So, that was plenty of, comparisons. So, let's get on to transforming him. I normally would skip this part, him being such a popular mold, but I'm going to go ahead and do it since most of the reviews went from car to robot. I'm going to go from robot to helicopter. Okay, a car then. Fine. Drift can do it, why can't he? Alright, so very first thing, go ahead and take off his little throwing star shuriken, robot shuriken things. Second of all, take his cannon and put it back in. Now I kind of like to start with the legs. First of all, rotate them out 180 degrees. If you try and do it this way, it's just going to bump into his crotch piece. So always do it this way. Kind of be careful of his little calf muscle parts. Alright, so that's how he's supposed to look now. That's his Shy Guy version. So, we're going to take his feet and completely fold them up like that and pull out this part. And then you're going to take his calf muscle piece and straighten that up and kind of get this out of the way or something. And then we're just going to fold the gray robot piece and foot all the way up like that. And you can see where this part's going to go from here. Just fold it down and you can see it's becoming the back of the car. So do the same thing on this side. Fold the foot all the way down, flip this piece up, move the calf muscle piece and fold it up. Kind of be careful with that part of it. Can be a little bit of trouble. And then for now, oh, real quick, he's got one of those pegs for one of those stands too. That way you can have him kind of in the air, stuff like that. So right now, until you get the top part of the car down, it doesn't really snap together or anything. So just stick with that. Alright, from here, we're going to straighten up all this mess. Get it up straight and then fold that like that. And kind of already did it here on this other arm. Straighten the windows up on his forearms. And then we're going to move the arm up. Move the arm. Okay, wait. I'm doing it wrong. Pull his chest piece down, revealing part of a car, which is kind of suspended over his head and shoulders like that. So you just want to pull that up, and you'll see that it becomes the front of the car. Now you can move the arm pieces up. Oh, and you can go ahead and put that back too. So move the arm pieces up until they're nice in there. And now all we got to do is fold all this down. And when you do this part right here, the part that we flipped up on the foot piece, kind of pay attention to it, and I'll show you why. So let's go ahead and lift this part up, just kind of pull back, and then flatten it out, straighten it up, and see this piece, a little piece right here in front of my nail, that is going to go behind this part that you flipped up on the foot. So as you're getting everything down in there, kind of open up the arms a little bit. That helps. So make sure that's behind there. And okay, these two parts are going to clip in here. And right here, there's a peg right there and there that's going to clip into there. Can't see it. Right there, right there, right there, and right there. So, and then finally, make sure that piece right there is going behind right here. Gotta love all these transformers where like 8 pieces gotta fit together all in one tiny little movement. Okay, but actually we got it. And then from there, this peg right here, in front of my thumbnail, goes into that hole right there, which normally holds the Ninja throwing stars. Okay, and there we go. Mine always has this little bit of a gap though. Haven't been able to completely fix that, but there he is. Rolls nice. Good looking car. Stinger accurate? No, he is not Stinger accurate. Stinger was a completely different type of car. Don't get me lying about what kind, because I mean, I barely know what I drive. But yeah, there you go. Now for weapon storage on these little guys, it's kind of weird. Let's put him down, we don't need him right here. So right here you see that there is the main peg and then these 2 little smaller pegs. What you're going to do is kind of hold the car upside down with his head right here, visible head syndrome, facing down. And you want the star of it, see it's a star. Oops, there we go. Yeah, like this. And you'll notice the pegs are kind of a little lower than the big peg, the little pegs. You want the big peg between the feet and the little pegs fitting into those holes right there. Yeah, you can see it. So, give it a try. Ugh. And then the other one, that's where the big peg is going to go. And you see where the other little peg is going to go. And you want the head of the star pointing down. Mine's a little tight. Ugh. Okay, and I don't have it pointing the right way. There we go. No, there we do not go. Alright, now. So, and with those on, he can still roll really well. Let's take a look at him. He is black and red. He's got a off-white with a little bit of gray to it Decepticon symbol right there. He's got the black with a white stripe, mostly red, black hood, black top, black wheels, and a robot underneath, which is something every car should have. For articulation, he rolls. So, let's get some comparisons real quick. Alright, so here we have Galvatron. It's a good start to comparisons. This is how they line up. And I like to store Galvatron's weapon back there as opposed to sticking it up there, which looks just stupid. Oh, I did. Hold on. I didn't. Okay, there we go. Now Galvatron is transformed properly. And his weapon is stored properly. So, that's how they look together. There we go. I mean, not bad. He should be, really, Galvatron, they should have given us a leader class. Give us several different versions of a leader class of Optimus and Grimlock, and I like my leader class Grimlock, don't get me wrong, but come on, give us some leader class villains. So there's those two. There he is again with his nemesis. Wheel to wheel. As you can see, he's kind of shorter. Altogether, this version's a little bit smaller and lighter. Doesn't seem to be as much going on with it. But I actually like this version of Bumblebee better. Smoochy smooch. And I wanted to show you some of the Takara Special Edition bots that we did not get during some of the movies that we really wanted. Here, let's take this equipment off. Here is Dark Side Soundwave, a repaint of this car mode from Dark of the Moon 3. So really, this is kind of like movie Sound Blaster. Very cool looking guy. Look at all that. That's... Ow. That's, well, no damage. That's good. Came on transformed a wee bit. Yeah. Really looking guy. Good guy there. Really good looking guy. So, there's those two. And I also picked up Dispenser, who is supposed to represent the Mountain Dew machine that attacked everybody in the end of Transformers 1. There's some kind of... See, whoa! There you go. Now it looks like a Mountain Dew machine. Yes. That's my cat that likes to knock over all my Transformers on my shelf with a big frickin' tail. Yes. What? You're being annoying. Yeah, and there's this... Jeez. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. But yeah. Here she is. And she is not happy. Well, either way, you got to see him. And my cat. She's mean. She is mean. She would probably be a Decepticon. She's probably meaner than Ravage. Yeah, there's those guys. And, I mean, really, that's all I think needs to be compared. So, here is Stinger. I'm pretty sure he's still available at a lot of the online retailers that import Takara stuff, like Big Bad Toy Store and TF Source and such. And, well, I hope you can add them to your collection so you have a whole 3 AoE Decepticons. And I will see y'all next time.